Hi there, Capricorn. Welcome to Betwixt the Between Tarot today. We are going to be talking about what's coming up for you in the week of June 22nd through the 28th. So, what do you say? Let's just get after it. See what's coming up. You know how it works. If anything connects with you, it's yours. If it resonates, hold on to it. If it doesn't, let it go. Sometimes we may hit dead on with everything, and other times we may not. So, it's what happens when we are dealing with a general reading. All right, looks like we have a lot of chaos going on with you, Capricorn. You've got a lot going on, and some of it has been pretty dang heavy. Um, it's not looking like it's been an easy time for you. All right, let's go back and look at the past. In the past, dealing with somebody who was pushy and um, intimidating, the bossy person, the one who wants the last word, the sore loser, the bad winner. This guy is everything in that. And it doesn't mean a guy, actually. This could be a female as well. It's just the energy is masculine and comes forth pretty strong and pretty harshly. There is a tower moment here. I hate to even say it. Makes me crazy every time I see this tower card, but it's about the ending of something and a new beginning coming through. I don't know what it is yet, but we'll clarify with the next row in our pyramid, and we'll get a better idea of what this ending was all about. I see too, though, that there is new love coming in. So perhaps this ending is a relationship, someone who is pushy and bossy and intimidating and arrogant might have brought about the ending of something. And this is a message of a new love coming in, an idea of something new coming in and bringing about a little bit less drama than this person here. Maybe this person is going to be a little bit better than this person. So let's take a look and see. So the King of Swords is coming up for you in the future. I like the King of Swords because he's pretty clear on what he has in mind. He's a strategic thinker. He knows what he wants, and he's got boundaries. So this is important. I feel this is important. He has boundaries, and it's something that you need to embrace as well. No is a complete sentence. I said, no, I'm not interested. I'm not going there. I don't want to go to Uncle Doodah's dinner party or whatever, and just being firm in your own belief system and who you are and how you think. Hang in there and be tough with it. The devil is also there in the end of that, and this isn't a card about a demon or bad things happening. It's the things that devil us. It's the procrastination, the negative self-talk, the self-sabotage, the imposter syndrome, the devil that sits on your shoulder and says, hey, come on, you don't need to work. Why don't you just watch that last episode of Friends or whatever you're watching on TV? Just pushing you to that and luring you into a different state of mind. You know you need to be working, but I've got a few minutes. Why don't I just watch this for a little while? So yeah, it can be the thing that pulls you out of your common sense. Well, that just flew out of there. Did you see that? This is a card of definitely, I completely see why this flew out like it did. Okay, we got big intimidating person, bossy, arrogant, hard to be around, made the decision, it ended, you made the decision, I'm done. I'm not putting up with this anymore. It's done, it's over, it's the end. And then what do? You move on. You move on to better, calmer waters. Look at this card. Look at all of this emotion. Water is emotion in tarot. This is so much upheaval and choppy water, but look where you're heading now. You've made the decision to leave this nonsense behind and move towards water that is better and calmer for you. It gives you peace where you can take a deep breath and not be afraid somebody's going to be judging you on how loud it was. going to be a nice time for you to be able to get away. And also too, with this extra person on your little raft here, these are your guides. They're with you. They're not going to let any harm come to you. You are protected as you make your decisions. Always turn to them and ask them for help, because they can't help you unless you ask. So, and they can save your life and stuff, but you kind of have to say, hey, can you please show me where I'm going and what I'm doing? And they will step right up and help you out. All right, Capricorn, here we go. We're moving on up. A decision has to be made. Something needs to be done. And putting it off isn't going to get it off your plate, off your to-do list. It's something that's kind of nags at you. And this is that devil energy that comes along with this card as well, because you're not paying that bill. You've got the money, but you just don't want to do it. It's stressful. It's taking money out of your account and knowing you still have to do it, but putting it off, and then you end up having to pay the interest rates and the late fees. So this might be a good time to look around and see the things that you might have been putting off and take care of those situations before they become problems. It's fine when they're just a situation, but when they become a problem, it can be kind of expensive to deal with. So if anybody has something like that going on, think about doing that. Seven of Pentacles, is it really going to be worth it? When I get all of these things harvested, is it going to be enough? Are they going to be fruitful? I'm planning for retirement. Maybe this could be somebody saving for a home or a large purchase. And is it going to be worth it when you finally do get to that point where you can embrace it and enjoy it? It's a card of planning for the future and then hoping that everything goes as you planned it to be. Six of Cups, feeling very nostalgic about things, relationships, people in your life, childhood memories coming into play, those things that touch your soul and your heart. Kind of melancholy at times. Okay, so we've got this relationship over here that ended because you made the decision to walk away. You burst that building, you knocked that foundation down to the ground, and then you moved on into something else and completed the cycle. It's a successful completion of this cycle too, by the way. It's about an accomplishment, something you were afraid to do, but you managed to do, and you did it all on your own. Look on this card too. There's the moon, and which is the mystery of what's going to come next. The sun with clarity. I finished the cycle. It's done. It's time to move forward into the unknown. And the two crescents here, which, like I said, are all about, to me, intuition and following your gut. So you've made that decision, you've walked away, you've moved into something else, and now the cycle is complete. That was in the past. It puts you in that present position where if you are looking for love, it could come in. It could even be, since you're thinking about people in your past and your childhood and feeling nostalgic, it might even be somebody that you already know, somebody that has been in part of your life as a child. Maybe you went to school or college with him or her, doesn't matter. And Ace of Wands, I like it. This one is doing the thing. You've got that idea, you've got a spark in your mind. It's creation and passion and desire, and it's saying it's time for you to do the thing. The aces are about potential, so it can inspire you to do the thing and to create the thing and have the thing and all of the things. But if you don't step towards the thing, it's not going to be able to come into fruition for you. Another pentacle here, Page of Pentacles. Looks like you're fishing for the wrong thing, paralyzed by perfection sometimes, the Page of Pentacles. Letting go of that perfectionism could be something that you might be interested in doing to help you further yourself along. The Page of Pentacles also too is motivated to grow, so you may be looking at new ways to change and to build your own sense of style and position. The Page of Wands, looking out over the wall, looking for new things, looking for adventure. This fellow likes adventure. He's full of ideas and he can be kind of impatient. So if you're waiting for something, just keep in mind that that's kind of natural, that you're feeling that impatience, that it will eventually happen, and try not to make decisions that might lead into um, I want to say buying it again because it wasn't delivered in a timely way. I don't know, that's pretty specific, so that's for somebody. So if you've ordered something and it hasn't come in and you're waiting, don't buy another one to replace it because it will be in soon. Okay, stepping away from that energy. The Hermit here is coming in and saying, look at yourself. Take a look at the ways that you can change yourself, because back there with that person that was so intimidating and forceful and last word person who has to have the last word in everything, you can't change that person, but you can change yourself. And it's seeing what you can change to make yourself better. Sometimes I think that we need to have those people come into our lives so that we can look at ourselves and self-adjust. Four of Cups, as now you've got it all. You've got everything you could need and being bored with it. Not quite sure which direction you want to go because there's so many options. Things are there for you, but you're at that point where you just aren't quite sure. And sometimes you even think, I just don't care. So you've come from such a far place from being with somebody who was harsh and arrogant and gaslighting you, and ending that. A new love potential could be coming in, and you've got a lot happening that could lead you down a different path. And now for the moment, things are kind of quiet and you might be feeling just a little bit on the bored side. So things change pretty quick, though. I wonder what's going to happen next week. Are you going to be out of that boredom state and into something else where you're like, oh my gosh, this is crazy now. It's getting hectic. I wonder. We'll see next week, though. Where did that come from? Forgive. Freedom comes when you drop the weight of the stone. So this person down here that has been so hard, maybe let go. See if you can forgive and move forward without carrying that memory of all the bad stuff, all the negative. Proceed with caution. The path has stones, but your steps are nimble. So whatever's coming up, just watch out for what could be happening in the sidelines. Pay attention, look for those red flags that could show up out of nowhere, and make good judgments. And you will, Capricorn. You're always pretty strong about that. The mindset, find a different perspective. So look at things through a different light, and then perhaps some of this boredom and some of this apathy will lighten up for you, and you'll feel better about the situation that you've got at hand. So Capricorn, I'm grateful. I am. Thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon or this evening or whenever it is that you're watching. Thank you. I appreciate it. If anything connected with you or resonated, please hit that like and that subscribe button and let me know someone's out there listening. Also, feel free to share and drop a comment if anything strikes you. All right. Have a great day, and we will talk again soon.